right, we are. Is that right? Microphone's on, and we're good to go. Okay, let's go. Gonna start on Libras. All right. I had to do the astrology for, which should be, you should have already got notifications for it. That is out there. I think I said it for 2:30 or something like that, 2:15, somewhere along there. But anyway, it should be out there for this coming week. So check it out. Like I said, you can share the links. You can help use it during this week because it is going to be a most powerful week. All right. So, if you will, just go ahead and check that out. I might even put that at the end of the video here on your reading. Okay. All right. If you are a new subscriber, I will ask you to please give the video a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithms for the video and the channel, and share this link with others. Newcomers, you're welcome. Please consider joining the channel by checking the subscribe button. That will be at the end of the video that I will link on there, or other ways that you can subscribe down below. Also check the bell so you will be notified, because I do have that check on my videos, that you be notified, my subscribers to be notified that the video is out there, so you can be the first one to get it, come in. Also, I would ask that by giving this likes, like I said, you help. There's people viewing. I see them viewing. I see the likes that are there. So it only takes a minute. You know, you may like it, you may not. You know, I don't know. May not give you the answers you want, but then these are general. You got to keep in mind, these are general readings. I don't know what's in your chart. I can't give you a personalized reading off of these. These are generals. These are ways that can help you as well, because I'm talking about houses. I'm talking about what's in those houses. I'm talking about the meaning of the houses, how they are affecting you. Okay. I don't know what I don't have where I can look at your birth chart and pull that and know where the planets were at the time of your birth, and where from the birth I can relate to the planets of where they are right now. You may be having some returns. I don't know. I know I've had a couple returns. The sun is going into this week, next week. It will be in my area, which of my birth. My sun is going to return to my day of the day I was born, where the sun was ascending. It was rising. Also, I've already had the return of my Venus. I'm getting ready to have the return of my Mercury. So these are things that, I can't answer because I don't have your chart. So please keep in mind, don't be judgmental on these videos that you feel like you're not getting what you want, because they are general, but it's giving you some form of what's going on from your life into your family, your home, through your relationships or partnerships with others, and then in society and how you relate to it, what's going on there, what you may be dealing with. I can't read what I don't know. All right. So please bear in mind. So if you would just give the thumbs up, I would deeply appreciate that and help me grow the channel here. I've been ill for quite a while, had a lot of struggles, health-wise, and I'm coming back. I think when I left the channel, I was having hip problems, and I couldn't sit long. I couldn't concentrate. I was, in so much pain and agony that I couldn't stand it. Well, something's happened. I don't know what it is, but something's happened. I still have some of the problems with my hip, but it's not as bad as it was. At least I can come back and sit here and do these. I can't stay on long. as long as I'd like. I used to put out, 6 readings at a time or all 12. I can't do that. Some videos, I will tell you that some videos on the readings will be longer than others because of what's happening and what's going on at the time. So keep that in mind as well. But if you would, it only takes a second to hit thumbs up and help me grow the channel. And I would appreciate it. And, bring a friend in. They might get some help out of it as well. They may awaken their consciousness. They may be able to figure out by what I say or something that's noted. They may be able to deal with some challenges they're going through. A friend or a family member that you want to help. It's like, I can't do it, but maybe this can give you the tools or show you where somewhere in your life you're having some issues and challenges that you can address and how maybe you can do it. Okay? So I just want you to keep that in mind. Don't be judgmental. I know there's haters out there. Oh, well, that's their problem, not mine. I don't hate nobody. I just dislike maybe some actions. Okay? Might not, we don't agree with everybody. It's good. It's okay. Fine. All right. So here I am, and we're going to pull the cards. I haven't shuffled these yet. I use, I forgot what the name of this deck is. It has something to do with the hand. I can't remember the name of it. The box is not with me right now, so, but I like this deck. There's a few others that I like as well that I may change up. As well. I don't remember if I really did a hard shuffle on this last night or not, but I'll do it now. Hope everybody's day is going well. I do want to say that there is a portal that is opening, a spiritual portal that we can level up. And if you would go to the astrology that I just did for this week, hopefully it will help explain things, what's going to be going on for the next 48 hours, what you may be going through, help you to avoid some things. It's going to be a powerful week for sure. Matter of fact, I heard there's one Vedic astrologer I like to watch sometimes too, even though I don't do Vedic, because they don't use the 3 outer planets. And I think they're kind of cheating oneself when you're not using those 3, because they're very big influencers. So, but anyway, I still like, her astrology because it is Vedic. Even though there's some things, I gather from it. Anyway, she was even talking about, this being a time when there may be disputes or fights or arguments. And that's something I went over, and I could see it in the Western astrology, but I can see where it's coming from. And I will say, and I don't know if she said it because I haven't really watched the video. I just saw the thumbnail and I agreed with it. Yeah. But it's spiritual. There's a spiritual war going on. Just trying to tear up families, homes, love partners, relationships. And maybe I can help you in some way to make it through this week. It's kind of like what I would call hell week, So, anyway, like I said, I haven't watched it, so I don't know. Let me go here. Put that there. Okay. I just need to make my screen bigger on this side so I could see it. As some of you that may be new, that comes in here, or you see the video, I'm blind in this eye. You see the eye moving around and all that, and it doesn't look like I'm blind, but I'm blind. I cannot see. I can only see out of this side over here. So if somebody approaches me over here, they're liable to get hit. And I don't mean to hit somebody, but if you come in on that side and scare me, I might swing. So, and it's sometimes difficult for me because it throws me off balance as well. So I don't know if I cut the deck. All right. Let's split it up. All right. We're going to take the bottom and we're going to put it in the middle. We're going to take the middle and we're going to put it on top. And we are going to, whoa, I don't do flippers. So don't do that to me. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on. I'm going to be doing the 1st to the 12th house for the month of September. Oh, we already got something there. Okay, what is going on with you, Libra? You've got the 8 of Swords here in your first house. Having to do with Jupiter and Gemini, which I might say, I'm just going to say, Jupiter is in its detriment right now because of its opposition to house it rules. Can feel weak, negative, and repressed. And that's where you may be emotionally feeling right now. In your second house, you got the 8 of Wands. You got 2 8s. There's something here with life. The 8 of Wands. That is Sagittarius, where Jupiter is feeling, emotions. Very colorful. You may be taking some sort of colorful actions here, or gosh, I hate, if I could just get this right, I would be so freaking happy. I deal with this thing and I think I get it right, and nope. I'm dealing with the demons of transparency here, I guess. All right, in your third house, this is the house of sharing. This is the house of your values. This is your own house of the self and your identity, your ego. Okay? Life, values, sharing. In your fourth house, which is your house of home, we have the moon here. The moon is in reference to Pisces. So we have a sign, and it could be the lunar eclipse, the partial lunar eclipse. Something in your life that's going on here. Your fifth house, which has to do with your house of pleasure, children and those things, love affairs and all that. You've got the 8 of Pentacles. Again, something that has to do with life here. And the next one we have is the 6th house that has to do, this is you for sure. The 2 of Swords. This is Libra. The moon has already come from Libra, so there's something here, back here, maybe when the moon was in your house, of your first house, something about you and your identity. You're making some kind of decision over here. emotional decision. In your 7th house, which is your house of partnership and relationships, um, I'll get these sorted out in just a second. You really get me some techie stuff. You've got the high priestess. And the high priestess deals with the moon. So there's something in your home. It's referencing back to the moon, which is referencing back to Pisces, where that lunar eclipse is going to be. You've got to make some kind of decision here, and I don't know what it is. It does have to do with partnership, relationship. It's very spiritual. It's emotional. Let's see what's going on in your 8th house. The 8th house has to deal with sort of a journey because it's a long journey. Again, we've got the 2 of Wands over the 2 of Swords. This 8th house deals with death and transformation. We're all going through it. Please go check out the astrology for this week that I just put up. Because this is with the house of death and transformation. I would say that there is something of a long journey that you're going to make. The 2s are about decisions. It's decisions of a combined decision, a union. Of a journey maybe that you're planning to go on. You maybe, but it's a home. I mean, I'm seeing something with the 4th house, the 7th house, the 8th house, and this decisions. There is the 4 of Cups here in your 9th house. 9th house having a lot to do with this. It's the house of your purpose, passion, passage, sort of a rite of passage. It's Cancer. I hope whatever this is, you're talking to this person over here, whoever this may be, in partnership, in business, or in relationship with, or something here. I hope you're discussing something with them. Because I do see whatever's going on here in this passage, this journey you're on. I hope you don't ignore what they're trying to give you. There's something they feel. Their feelings, their love. Again, for you, the 4th house is Capricorn. And I feel like, yeah, you're going to go through some sort of change, some sort of transition, transformation. And I hope it's better for the partnership. Oh, shit. We got 3 of Swords. Libra. Please don't start no arguments with somebody here. Please, just don't. Because you may really be screwing something up here. This is the card of sorrow. And you may regret something here. We got the Three of Pentacles. And the next thing we have in the 12th house, oh, I'm sorry, 10th house has to do with your house of enterprise, or the house of, and for you, it's Cancer. And I'm just looking at that. There seems to be something here. And it's your kingdom, it's your realm, it's your world. And your 12th house is, you got the Six of Wands, which just goes back to home. It goes back to success, victory, and something here, achieving something. And I hope whatever this is, it's really, you have awakened to something here that you've realized to change something, to really transform something. And yeah, sometimes when we let things go, we regret that we have to let certain things go. And admit to something else. What is your overall energy for the reading? You got the Knight of Pentacles. So it's action. You're taking some sort, over this whole reading, you're looking at something here. Oh, 12th house is the house of sacrifice. So you're sacrificing something here for success, victory, accomplishment, to move forward. At the bottom of the deck, I just want to show you, you got the Emperor. There's something, this is Aries. The Emperor deals with Venus. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I talking about? The Emperor deals with Aries. The Tower deals with Mars. Those are the two major arcanas with Aries. You have one major arcana for the house itself, for the sign itself, and then you have another major arcana that deals with the planet. And in this case, with Aries, the Emperor is the one that pulls out. We're talking about sign Aries, and it's going over the fours. You got a four here. You got a four here. So I would say there's something of a contract, or maybe some sort of, you can't demand somebody to do something here. I want to tell you that. You've got to negotiate something here. There's some sort of negotiations. You can't just see. You got the Five of Cups with that Two of Cups. So, I mean, it looks like to me there's something here that I don't know. You've even got Aries in your chart, but I'm going to say Aries is your seventh house. Now, is the partner demanding a commitment? I got to ask that. And are you refusing to give that commitment? Because that, I would say, would alter whatever a business enterprise you got going on, or it's going to alter the future of the relationship. I will tell you that. I do see that already. Now, this Knight of Pentacles has to do with Taurus. Okay. Um, I'm gonna vanish here for a minute. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Um, but what I'm seeing here, as you're starting out right now with this Eight of Swords, you're struggling emotionally. You notice all these little pins, and then look at all the markers. You're going through something here that I feel like with these Eight of Swords, this is Gemini energy. Let's call them out. All right, we got Gemini energy here, and then we'll talk about what's there. You have Sagittarius energy here. You have Capricorn energy here. You have the sign of Pisces in your foundation, which I might add is where the lunar eclipse is going to be. It's going to be a partial one. Here is Virgo. Here is you. I don't know what else is in your chart, so it's very difficult for me. This is your seventh house, which has to go back to this moon. It is Cancer, but your seventh house is Aries. Leads me back to that Emperor. Somebody loves you. I will say that because we have Cancer here too. Here we have Aries. First time I'm seeing Aries showing up in here. And then we have the Cancer. We have you again. This is yours. The 2 and 3. What are you dealing with here? I mean, all right, let me go on. We got 3 and 3. Um, 3 deals with working at something. Yeah, I hope and I pray. I will pray for you, Libra, really strongly, that this week you don't get into an argument or a fight with your partner, whether it's business or whether it's romantic. Because I see 8 here, I see 8 here, I see 8 here. That's life. Because whatever you're doing in these houses, and this is Leo, this is Capricorn, Capricorn over Capricorn. This is you, Libra. This is you, Libra. We have Cancer. I don't know if you got something with Cancer here. I don't know if it's in your chart or if it's in your partner's chart or whatever, but I know that it has something to do with feelings. Um, and next week, I just would hate for you to go into something here and make the wrong choice or the wrong decision because of pride and ego. Because of stubbornness. which just happens to be in your 8th house of death and transformation, as far as the chart goes, what I'm looking at. And you can see it up there on the chart, that you do something here and make a decision that now you're going to regret. Now, if you're cutting some habits out or people out to make a partnership or relationship work, that's a good thing. If it's, if it's interfering in the relationship, you need to recognize that. You need to be consciously aware of that, of something or someone that's influencing you or trying to influence you about this relationship. And you may need to take the action and say, no, I'm going to work on this. I'm going to put the effort in because it's my life. It's what I want. Because remember, these 8s deal with life, but yet they're also the infinity, longevity. Okay, now let's talk about the overall energy when it comes to Taurus. You've got 2 things of Pentacles. Well, you've got 3. I'm sorry. Something about sharing. Children. Or a love affair. And building. Authority. So we've got strong Capricorn here. And we've got Virgo. You may have Virgo in your chart. I don't know. Like I said, these are general readings. But this is Taurus. And this is like taking some sort of action, getting something in shape. We're talking about on this. Now you share Venus with Taurus. And we've got a clear thing of air and earth here. When the moon goes into Taurus, it's going to be exalted. Okay? And I'm just looking at something here. I'm going to check something out real quick. You've got Venus in your house right now. So if you stick with something here and you take action toward this to make it, this is like health to me as well. If you are motivated to really be serious about something here and stick with it, you're going to have success. But when you give up and you don't do anything to make it more healthy, and you quit and you don't stick with it, it's not gonna work. So that is your overall energy. It's like having a healthy relationship. It's like you want something to become reality. And if you have to cut people out to get that reality and get that success and get those rewards and those blessings that can fall upon you in many ways, because you did, the horse is here, because you stuck with it and you achieved something here. And you've planned for this journey and you decided this is the journey you want, because this is all around the 7th house. And right now, from what I'm looking at, you do have this part of fortune or lot of fortune in your house for the future. But there's something's got to get healthy. You got to see that you've got to make this relationship a healthy relationship. You got to surround yourself with healthy relationships, people who really care about you, not just about themselves, but they care about you as well. And you have to share with them. You have to put the effort in, the work. You have to analyze where things are not healthy and make them healthy. And work at it. It's not going to be easy. It's just not going to be given to you, okay? There's always an effort you have to put into something here. And somewhere along this, with this energy here, with this midheaven, it's like establishing yourself for something you really believe in. You truly are devoted to this ideal, to this person, to this belief you have that, hey, I want to spiritually connect with this person. I've learned lessons. I've learned the old lessons from years past, from the past. I don't want to keep taking those old tests anymore. I want the love. I want to have a beautiful life. I want to have those good things and the values. I want to have the right person in my life, even though there's some opposition here. But I think it's the outside, the moon, the emotions right now, that, you know, you're repressing something because you feel like I'm not maybe in the right healthy way. Am I doing something here? You only have these 2 pentacles here. Again, something about a decision of you make a conscious decision here to hide something away that you're not sharing with someone else. Something here that right now, we'll start with this first house, the self, okay? And it has to deal with Jupiter. Trying to see. Ah, yeah. Okay. The sacrifice. What do you feel like you've got to sacrifice here? Your freedom? No one can take your freedom away from you. You've got to realize whoever this may be over here, they love you enough and care about you enough that they're not going to take your freedom away from you. They want to share what they feel with you, for you. So don't ignore it. So whatever you're feeling emotionally like you can't disclose, or that you're too weak to talk about it, or whatever, or you're repressing something, or negatively you're feeling something here that you feel like, if I go on this journey, if I make this decision, something's going to change for sure, and something is definitely going to end. There will be death to something here. But the transformation brings you success. and victory in moving forward. Because I feel like you've got a healthy relationship with somebody here because they do care. I just don't want you to feel like you got to lock yourself away or you got to do something here because this is, like I said, Gemini. And I'm looking at what's sitting in Gemini right now is Jupiter. And something about healing, getting healthy, the overall energy, working on something, putting the effort in to do something here. And I'm wondering if you haven't been doing that. In your second house right here, this has to do with the Eight of Wands. Again, it goes back to this. Something in yourself that you're repressing or you feel too weak that you can't share it with someone else. What your ideal or whatever it is that here in your house of values that maybe you could actually gain more than what you think. But this is something you've got to change. This is Capricorn. And I'm looking at where Capricorn is in your life right now. It's in your fourth house. There's something here that is going to be eclipsed out of your emotions. With this lunar eclipse, something in the home. And I'm seeing in Pisces, what's right now is you've got two planets there where you are feeling like you're having to sacrifice something because you're limited in some way. And it goes back to Jupiter where you're repressing. You learn by past mistakes. And we're looking at what's there with the midheaven right now, as above, so below. But it's something there with the relationship that there can be success. I'm telling you that there can be success, but you got to let go of whatever this is that I don't know what it is, but it's emotional. You got to release it. Finally let it explode. Let it just brew. And you will gain more than what you think you are gaining by holding back and not sharing. If you love someone and you care about them, then you need to express it. Let them know. And then you got to put the effort in. Don't think you got to sacrifice something. Because this is about aspirations and goals and that love affair you have with someone. And bring it in, whatever it is, into the light. Analyze whatever it is that you can do to make it better. And here you may be doing that because you're making a choice of something. You're working out something here emotionally. I feel like you're really trying to work out something here emotionally. And I don't know if you're torn between something or you're keeping something back from family or whatever it is, but who cares? Whatever it may be. It's your life. It's not theirs. You can't live the life they want you to live or what friends want you to live or what family wants you to live or what associates want you to do or your friends. It's your happiness. It's where you can gain in life. And if you're with the right person, And this person is very, very spiritual. They're ascending into something very spiritual here. Are you ready to go on that journey with them and change? Change your life completely. Yes, there may be some sorrow that, yeah, you might have to let some people go. Yes, there's something here that you have to maybe surrender out of your heart, the pain you feel. Let the pain go. Whatever it is here that you're going through, let it go. Don't blame this person for the pain and the suffering about maybe what you even done to yourself. Now, I don't know if it's either they cause pain to you or you cause pain to them. Quit reliving it. You've got a blueprint here to change something, to make it better than what it ever was, and you will be successful at it. Like I said, some of these readings won't be as long, and others will be longer because there's more. I get more information. Yours is kind of like, I see you going through something here that has to do with your values in life. But I feel like there's something you need to go through, that you've got to cut out something. And you got to make the decision to let something go. Quit reliving these lessons. Quit, because there's a belief here. There's a purpose here for you to change. And if you don't go through this transformation, you may lose this person. And then there may not be that opportunity of success and rewards and blessings. Because, yeah, this is like a reward. This is Jupiter in Leo. Here, where was it? Here we have Jupiter in Gemini. By the end of this, by the end of the month, we have Jupiter in Leo, aspecting whatever's going on in Leo. And Leo for you is something with the 11th house. Right now, there's nothing there. But I know Mars is going to be there. And I believe, let me look this up real quick for you. I'm just going to look at something here real quick. Mars. All right. Let's go down to 2024. I need to get rid of that and just put 5 in there. All right, let's go back again. Okay. I know you've been dealing with something longer than shit. We'll go to 2025. All right, let's see. No. 2024. No, let's go back up here. All right, now. All right, here we go. All right, Mars. Oh, okay. November is going to be important for you because Mars will go into Leo. in December, Mars is going to go. So I pay real close attention to Mars right now. It hasn't got to that 6 degrees yet. Let's see, where does it need to go before it goes back? Pay real close attention whenever to when Mars gets at 17 degrees, because it's definitely going to be with Mercury and Mercury. All right. But it's going to get into Leo on November the 5th. Okay. Or November the 3rd. I'm sorry. That's right, for the election. It's going to get in here and it's going to move into Leo on that point in time. Okay. I'll even put that in there. Kind of show you. Okay. Let's look at it. Seriously. All right. There's something ascending in Leo, which is your 11th house. This is the house, like I said, of blessings, support from others. Okay. And it's going to go in. And then in December, apply that there. Now let's look at December the 6th. It goes stationary. And what it's going to do is it's going to begin to go retrograde. And it's going to move. You can see it. It's at 6 degrees, 10 minutes in when it hits stationary. Planets always go stationary. And say the Earth's right here in the center. Just imagine the Earth right there in the center. X marks the spot. I just kind of looked at that and thought it was funny. It has to do with you. Has to do with the partnership. Has to do with your 9th house. This long journey, or wherever where Jupiter is right now. Okay. Being in opposition, it's in detriment, opposite of the house that it rules. It's rulership. And Mercury and the Sun is there. I'm giving you something ahead of time that you're going to know in December. And also, Mercury's already retrograde. So it's going back too. Mars, now these are two internal planets. All right. This is the action planet, the driver and the ambition, the gas pedal going. This is the consciousness awareness of something. The language, the sharing. This is a house of sharing of what's going to happen right now. In your 11th house, which has to deal with here, okay, a structure, building something, blueprint, and the action you're taking, this is going to go back into Cancer. And it's going to go back in February. It will enter in January the 6th, okay? It'll go back January 6th. I'll just let you look at it. It's retrograde. It hits the Cancer retrograde. Then it's going to go to this 17 degrees. And look where Mercury is. Mercury's already going forward. All right. In February of 2023, it gets to that 17 degrees exactly on the head. And it goes stationary. So I want you to pay close attention right now while Mars is in Cancer to this. So you can even write these dates down or whatever, but I want you to pay close attention from the time that Mars hits that 17 degree mark now. Then it goes into Leo. All right. Because when it hits that 6 degrees in Leo, it says, whoops, wait a minute. I need to reassess something. I need to go back and look at something that I did, something I was in a drive I had, an ambition I had that I was, did I not follow through on it? Did I not take the action? Did I race through something that I should have slowed down and really took my time and looked at it? This is like the gas pedal with Mars. Because see, it shows that lot of fortune where you can get that fulfillment and happiness. But you have to be dedicated to it. Was you dedicated to something here to go back and fix something? Because this is the victory and success. If you do it. There'll be some challenges, but you got a couple of grand trines here that are really, really good. Because everything here on the outside is direct. Baby, let's go. Let's just make it happen. Let's move. Okay? Let's make it possible. There's some struggle here. And I do see the yod that it's like God pointing something out to you. With Venus, Venus is going to be in your 7th house. And there's going to be this sextile of Venus over to Jupiter. You're going to want the love. This person on the other side is something here about the love. This is when the person may really want you to commit to something. Are you really dedicated and committed to this? They may want to just know that you are. That you're going to be really dedicated to this. Because they may not want to step into something if you're not going to be dedicated into it. And the nodes, I might add, has already moved. They've changed. They're not in Aries and Libra anymore. Now it's about the future, going forward. And looking at the future of what you want to do, what your imagination is, what your vision is, what your dream is here. You have to communicate with someone here as well. But you have to you can't repress these things. You can't feel like you can't feel like, well, I can't share anything with this person. Bullshit. Okay? That's you stopping yourself. So, like I said, right now at this point in time in September, when Mars gets to this 17 degrees and then it goes into Leo, pay particular attention to this. I've already given you the dates that it's going to do this. When it goes there and then it goes stationary and then it goes retrograde and moves back to this degree, you may have to put some effort in here. Even though you may not feel like it, because we're looking at Capricorn. Don't play no games here with somebody, because you're going to be the one that may not get the success. And you may be the one that has the regret because I didn't do something. When somebody's showing you love and you can't show them the love back, and you can't look at their value to you and what their value is in this relationship, and this is all about Venus. You're struggling with something here. I don't know what it is, but it's emotional, and you're not sharing with somebody here what it is. And if that person, if you're not sharing it with them, then how can you blame them for something? If you're holding back, quit blocking it. Quit blocking the flow. Because I really don't think, I don't see anything here on the other side that shows me that someone is trying to keep you from doing something. I don't see it. Because it's definitely here. You're trying to make this decision on which path you're going to go on. Why are you not talking about it with this person? We know the overall thing is of a healthy relationship. And I don't see anything here. I'm seeing a lot of stuff about you. But I feel like you're the one that's holding back. There's something you definitely got to work through here in your mind. And I really feel like it's like, oh, somebody's entrapping me, or you can't see. Share with them what your vision and what your dream is and what you imagine. Tell them your dreams. They probably want to hear it. They would love to hear you express your dreams, your vision for the future, what you want to see. Because I'm sure whoever this is, they are definitely sharing with you their dreams, their visions, and they want to hear yours. But if you're going to lock them away and not going to put the effort in or sacrifice something here, you may lose this good person. So anyway, those are the dates I have. And I feel like really definitely, at that time in February, God's really pointing something out to you. That part of fortune, that lot of fortune, that I showed in the astrology video. Go look at it. Check it out. I've done the best I could do to help you here. I see you've got a couple of grand trines here, which are really awesome. But you're going to have to work through something here. And then you got a couple of T-squares. It has to do with love. It has to do with your values or the other person's values. I don't know what it is. What are you struggling with? Please just talk to me. I want to help you. But I can tell you right now, it is definitely something coming off your emotions. I don't know if you feel like you don't have control over something here. I'm going to tell you something. With Capricorn, the two major arcanas with it is the devil and the world. How can I forget that? The devil and the world. Your home is your world. It's your kingdom. It's your environment. And if you're doing it and trying to think in a toxic way, you need to get rid of that. You need to release something here. Definitely. Something emotional. At this lunar eclipse, it's going to happen. You got to let go of the control. You got to let go of toxicity and work toward that. You've got to put the effort in here because you can be so successful, so blessed, so awakened. It's not like you've got to awaken your mind to these emotions that you're feeling with. Look at all this is in the emotions. You've got this up here in Cancer. You got this over here in Scorpio. Scorpio is it's like you're hiding whatever it is. You're keeping something a secret here. And then over here in Pisces, What the hell? Are you going to rob yourself of your own future? Because you're not willing to sacrifice something from the past? Letting go of something? I'm going to tell you, there is nothing settled by wars and battles. And if you're with this person and you want to battle something with them, you will lose. I'm telling you, this will go this way. You will not be successful. You will lose it all and you will sit in sorrow. There'll be nothing building towards success. And by the time you may realize that you sacrificed something very successful, it may be too late. So please pay attention to the dates I just gave you. Okay? That's the best I can help you. But I feel like all this is emotional, mentally, emotionally. It's what some type of envision you're having of something with somebody here that just may be your imagination. And it's not reality. But you definitely got to share something here. Sorry, I kept myself out of this thing. But that's what I got for you. If you know of a Libra and they're dealing with something, show them this video. If it's something within your life, please comment below because I would really like to help you, but I just don't know how I can. You never solve anything from battles. So like I said, remember when Mars gets to 17 degrees. Now, when will that be? I told you already. I mean, it's exact 17 degrees. I said it would be in October, I think. Didn't I? Yeah, and there it is. Mars, exactly 17 degrees 0, October the 5th. I think I gave you that date. So be aware in October what's coming up. Be alert to it now because you're going to be dealing with it. Come December the 6th, what I said, you'll be going back over steps or something here. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Again, please give the video a thumbs up. Share the link with others. Help me grow. If you know somebody new, if you are somebody new, you're welcome. I'd love to have you here. Touch my heart. That you like my work or you like what I'm having, what I do here and how I read or how I explain the astrology to you as well. I don't know, it's like something was trying to catch my eye here. Maybe, you maybe feel like somebody's not giving you enough attention. I don't know, but you need to tell them if that be the case. All right. So anyway, love you guys. And hopefully I get to meet, we'll have a meet greet thing, doing a live feed. Okay. So, I'll let it go for now and y'all take care and I will see you later on. Bye for now.